What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fuck the Quartering. Today ought to be a good one. Today, my main objective, it's not even necessarily the words he's saying. I am curious to see in this very short clip of about 8 or 9 minutes, how many times this asshole is going to take a manic cope breath. That is my main thing that I'd like to find out. Let's see how it goes. Oh my god, that is that's the very first frame, I promise. Holy shit. Let's get going here. And I know I'm not going to catch them all, guys, but we are going to do the best we can. Let's go.
Now, we all know that Blue Sky is essentially cooked. Blue Sky is essentially a failed social media app that only got a little bit of notoriety in the post-Trump election where people ran to be a part of their various echo chambers. But we've seen their user data continue to collapse month over month. And, you know, the app, Jack Dorsey has infinity money. It's not like the app's going to go anywhere, but it's never going to.
Like, dude, nobody gives a shit about Blue Sky. What? There's so much other stuff happening in the world, and he's too uninformed and chicken shit to cover any of it.
Be anything. Quite frankly, it's never going to be anything but a incredible trap for...
Look at the phone.
Creeps. We saw many of these people talking on Blue Sky about committing crimes, going after law enforcement, ICE facilities, all this stuff. But now Blue Sky is big mad about the phrasing Canadian wildfire smoke.
He's stuck in 2014.
Yes, they're big mad that people are calling it Canadian wildfire smoke.
This is not a story, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
Leave a like on the video if you just rolled your eyes.
I did after you said that.
Millions of Americans suffered from dire air quality this week. One Canadian social media user took issue with how hazardous weather was being described. Look, by the way, Wisconsin was bad. I went to a baseball game on Saturday. You could taste the smoke in the air.
How many beers you drank?
Thursday was really bad. The air quality index was over 400. I mean, it's bad.
I'm being gracious with some of these.
The spat began, and of course, they're eating their own. They're just going to eat their own here.
They're borderline coke breaths.
The spat began when a woman on Blue Sky, the social media platform known for having a left-leaning base, noted the dangerous outdoor conditions. She mused that she was not a climate scientist, but that Canadian wildfire smoke had never stopped her from going outside as a child.
Slow down, bro.
That prompted an even more woke user with the name El Kanako, I don't really care, to pitch in with that he called...
Yeah, when he has to start reading stuff, it just starts getting real bad.
Smoke, he called a small and pedantic request regarding her phrasing. Please don't call it Canadian wildfire smoke, he wrote on Thursday. It is smoke from wildfires ravaging Canada.
Woo! What?
He continued, the anti-Canada sentiment in the U.S. does not need further stoking. I don't have an anti-Canada sentiment. I like Canadians. There's two of them that are, pretty huge losers.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Oh my God.
Armageddon!
But
Suffragette! Suffabish! It's finally over! The coffee factory mystery has been solved!
There are millions that are incredible people.
Can't wait for you guys to come back.
I think, the Canadian government is kind of goofball-y, right? I make fun of that. But the reality is I don't have any issue with Canada in general. The anti-Canadian sentiment in the U.S. doesn't need further soaking, and there should be sympathy and focusing on the fact that Canadians are losing their homes and livelihoods. Users immediately pounce on unusual request, ridiculing the language policing amid the seriousness of the fires. More than 800 wildfires have been burning in Canada this week, with winds blowing the smoke southeast toward the United States.
Bro, shut it down, dude. Like, all you do is read other people's shit anyway, and you don't even do that. Like, you can't read. Like, reading is the most important skill to what you do, and you cannot do it at all. Your eggs are fully fucking scrambled.
You see, please don't call it Canadian wildfire smoke. It's smoke from wildfires ravaging Canada. So it's real.
This is a non-story.
In Woke 2, wildfires will do land acknowledgements before igniting. There appears to be some regular people on Blue Sky. As a Canadian, you can call it whatever the F you want. You have my permission, eh? This post is drenching my brain in golden light.
What the fuck?
A fourth user joked that this place will never be scold Twitter, referring to Blue Sky's reputation as a hub for online liberals. The post about the language described in wildfire seemingly drew so much pushback that it was ended up...
You're reading for people to hear it. Like, please enunciate. Damn.
...being deleted. They did not stop the user from continuing to defend it. This issue is Americans directing hate towards Canadians, he wrote. It's not productive, and it shouldn't be encouraged. Another user on Blue Sky poked fun at the platform's left-leaning user base, writing, "Oh yeah, this is Blue Sky." Feeling more like today based on the replies, or feeling more like Twitter today based on the replies, he responded.
Read, buddy.
You laugh, but this is 100% how Blue Sky is, and it's miserable. And this is why I never open Blue Sky. Using first-person language for the smoke. Even the people on Blue Sky called it too woke. Sure enough, on the platform formerly known as Twitter, X-users were just as brutal when it came to mocking the request. One user wrote, "It's so awesome known as a place where the people who are so woke they tone police how wildfires described can all congregate. We use
marble mouth. God, dude, this is crazy.
First language around these parts." A third commenter jokingly lamented how Canadian user was employing person of first language for the smoke.
I've got to go through his newest live stream after this, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Others were more damning, saying the post exemplified why they were not active on the new social media platform. You know, I mean, yeah. And these fires sucked. They did. More than 70,000 acres of land
so much
in the
stuff
northern part
is
of Canada have been
man.
burned as a result of the wildfires. On Friday, 3 cities in the United States had the worst air quality of any major city in the world. To
You're
me,
talking about Blue Sky
the
bullshit.
fact that we have to deal with this means we get to make as much fun of it as we want. I want Elon's Boring Company to develop giant fans so we can blow it back.
Oh my God.
Detroit and Chicago topped the list, or were considered to have very healthy conditions, while Wednesday in D.C. was third with unhealthy conditions. This ranked American cities as having worse air quality than Delhi, India, Jakarta, Indonesia, or Kinshasa.
Find them on a map, buddy.
In the Democratic Republic of Congo. D.C. authorities said the haze caused very unhealthy conditions for everyone and urged locals to stay inside. The smell of smoke could be noticeable in the nation's capital on Friday night. Through the air quality was expected to clear up and return to more moderate levels over the weekend.
Jesus,
yeah, I mean,
dude.
Sunday was okay.
Shut it down, bro.
You could still see kind of a light haze, but it was in general okay. Thursday and Friday were unbearable. I mean, even the Renaissance Fair closed on, I think on Sunday they closed because...
What? Why are you bringing that up, dude? Like, why does he invite... You invite the shit, man. I swear to God.
I mean, Canadian wildfire smoke drifting in the United States puts sensitive Americans at higher risk. Just take a look at this. This is the smoke.
Oh my God.
I mean, what are you even putting out there?
They just need to have you blow on it. Oh, a good sniff.
High levels of fine particulate matter in the air formed from smoke can be unhealthy, especially for sensitive groups such as children and people with heart or lung conditions.
Dude.
Doctors in the United States are also alerting healthy people to the fact that
he's just padding the runtime. I mean, like, anybody can do this. Like, you just randomly highlight shit, read a sentence horribly, and then somehow make money. It's infuriating.
There's a risk of being exposed to the pollution. You know, these particles are small enough to go deep into lungs, and the smallest can pass into the bloodstream. Smoke also carries inert gases. The combination is what triggers symptoms, he continued.
Oh, really?
Canada's experienced over 900 wildfires, but a storm
It's
is
hard to
expected
catch
help
them all. Damn it.
clear the air as it moves through on Saturday. ABC News reported on Wednesday, state officials throughout the Midwest and the Northeast issued warnings. It sucked. President Trump promised to hold Canada accountable. Canada's refusing to maintain their forests, which forces Americans to suffer. I agree with that. I don't think it's Canadians that are refusing to, take responsibility and manage their forests. I think it's their government regulation. We saw this in California.
What are we fucking doing here, man? Of
where they
course.
refuse to clear all the underbrush.
The king of the no take.
Oh, I think it'd be hilarious if we put a tariff on smoke. That would be pretty hilarious. But watching Blue Sky melt down about it has been incredibly satisfying.
When he gets smug, it's just that's my motivation to even do any of this. It drives me up the wall.
I hope you enjoyed this short segment. If you did, make sure you have a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow wherever you're watching this.
If you like what you heard, just give a sub and spread the word, and a lot more to come. Appreciate you bearing with me. I'm trying to learn how to do this as good as I can, as quick as I can. So thanks, everybody, and we'll catch you the next one.